Hey everybody, this is Walt.
This is Max.
And you are listening to the ABCs of rock and metal.
We call it Anti-Seminal, and we are, as always, Useless Info Inc. And today we have a returning special guest with us. It is Awesome Dave.
Awesome Dave!
Awesome Dave.
Nice to be back, guys.
How are you doing, Dave?
Well, how are you?
Feeling all right?
Yes.
Good. What's the last time we had you on?
That was Godsmack.
Godsmack. Oh, remember that one, Walt?
Yeah.
No?
Not really.
Okay.
No. Was I here for that one?
I think maybe you were here. I remember Dave was here.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't.
okay.
I don't remember it.
But today we've moved on.
No
We
diss to
are-
Godsmack, by
No,
the way.
no diss. No diss. No, we do not diss, except most of the time. It's Misfits with Static Age.
The Misfits, Static
So
Age.
this was released in 1997, but recorded in 1978. Why? Well, what's the story behind that?
Well, they recorded it then, and nobody wanted to touch it.
Yeah.
No
Why?
record company wanted to touch it. Exactly why? I can't really say. You'd have to ask the Misfits.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's probably per the lyrical content. They were young,
Mm-hmm.
the way they looked, et cetera, et cetera. But nobody wanted to touch the damn thing.
Okay.
They recorded the album trading for studio time because of a trademark that Danzig owned.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Right.
exactly. The Mercury Records. And they were given...
It was Blank Records,
It,
right?
well,
the Mercury.
It was a Mercury imprint blank
Right,
records,
right,
right? Yeah,
right.
yeah. So they were given 30 hours of studio time
Yeah, in trade.
in trade, yeah. And they just came in ready, rehearsed, ready to go.
Yeah.
And they just laid down all these tracks.
Almost no overdubbing.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
retakes.
Yeah.
They just kind of laid it all down fast and furious.
It for a bunch of young guys, I think it speaks to a certain level of professionalism.
Sure,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
because they were kids.
Yeah, they were
they
kids. Yeah,
they were
yeah.
pretty much kids.
Yeah, like
from
I-
Lodi, New Jersey.
I can imagine-
Is it Lodi or Lodi?
Lodi, yeah.
Fuck Jersey. Sorry. I don't mean that. I'm just
Jersey
saying.
listeners, please ignore him. I mean, I can imagine a lot of young bands who, if they got that opportunity, they would basically just party and drink until the time came up.
Right.
And then show up, be like, "Oh, what do you want to do, guys?"
Right.
You know, but they didn't do that.
No, they had
rehearsed
songs
it.
written. They were
Yeah,
ready
they
to
were
go.
Ready, yeah. Dave, you got initial thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it's a great album, especially considering the pressure they were under to put this together.
Yeah,
30 hours.
Yep.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us start with the first track. This is the title track, and there's some opening static.
Per Static Age.
Per Static Age, yes. What do you think, Dave?
You know, I don't dislike the song, but
What?
What?
I find it unremarkable.
Okay.
Honestly,
Go for it.
I
man.
don't think it represents the Misfits' greatness.
Okay.
I don't think it should be the opener. I don't think it should be the title track either.
Coming
Yeah.
out swinging and kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fuck the
awesome,
Misfits.
Dave.
Fuck this song. This song sucks.
No.
I disagree. I mean,
What do you think, Walt?
I really like it. It's of the time and it's of that period of punk that really brings me back, to being a kid, I kind of dig it. And I think it's a good opener. I mean, the album gets better as it goes on. Is it the strongest track? Obviously no, for Dave. But I still dig it. I still think it's pretty cool. What about you, Max?
I think it's a fun one to start with.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I think it. Yeah, I think it gets better.
Yeah, the album does get better as it goes. Yeah.
Let's talk about the second song here, TV Casualty. It's almost like a sequel to the first one, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah,
Static
yeah.
and TV and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm finding just the rawness of all these songs to be a real virtue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, this is punk of the time.
Yeah.
It's just real. It's
raw.
yeah.
Raw as hell.
Yeah.
Like a raw nerve almost
Yeah.
when you listen to it.
Yeah, like even now, this sounds just pretty fresh.
I know,
Because-
which is funny.
Maybe especially now because things are so overproduced.
Yeah.
Everything's
yeah, okay,
like
yeah.
made in a computer these days, you know?
Right,
Like,
auto-tuned and this
but
and that.
even back then, this was an era where production techniques were getting more advanced. There was more technology, more overdubs.
But the biggest thing is that they didn't have the money for all that.
True, yeah,
And they
yeah.
still pulled this off.
True,
And it's a sad fact that it wasn't released when they recorded it.
yeah,
That it took, 20 years later?
yeah.
20
yeah,
years
basically,
later to
yeah.
be released, which stinks. I mean, Legacy of Brutality with the overdubs, all that aside, but the actual record that
Mm-hmm.
they recorded, it's a shame because the Misfits might have been in a different place if it was released when they recorded it.
Where do you
know what I
think they
mean?
might have been?
I think they would have been right up there with, the Pistols or the Clash. you
Like
know?
straight out the
Yeah.
gate,
Yeah.
early on.
I think so,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Okay.
Because that was the tail end of punk. You know, it was around 77. I mean, even
So,
punk acts started getting a little poppy.
Refresh my memory. The first Clash album was which year?
60, no, it was 71? 70.
No, dude, this is later 70s.
Oh, you talking later?
The Clash.
First, okay.
Yeah. First
I don't
Clash
know.
album. Yeah.
You tell me then.
70
Why ask me then? I don't know.
Well, no,
I just guess. You know?
I'm
I throw it out there. I take it back.
I
Maybe
think 76, 77.
76?
that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah, and Sex Pistols was 77.
77.
Right?
Yeah, 77. I do know
And the first, Ramones was the first album was when?
that. I think it was around the same time.
Around
it was
the
like
same-
76, 77
Yeah.
maybe, around 77.
So punk was still burning pretty hot at this time, right?
But the
I mean,
biggest thing about it was that they were all getting record deals.
Yes,
And that's when
exactly.
it started to kind of
Exactly.
go
Sure.
downhill a little bit.
Yeah.
It was more a scene. But once
Right.
they started
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
record deals, they switched up their sounds.
Yeah.
They got polished. They even made pop hits.
Yeah.
You know, every band, like Blondie to the Ramones to Richard Hell, everybody made a pop hit. Mm-hmm. So,
Let me
Okay.
ask you something.
Yeah.
They mentioned Prince Namor.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really an obscure.
I wish they'd put
Marvel
Prince Namer
character.
on the tube.
Now, I'm a huge Marvel geek, and
Yeah.
I know Walt is as well.
Absolutely.
Who of the band is that big of a Marvel geek to know Prince Namor?
Danzig.
Danzig, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Danzig. I know, and I think that's the only song that you'll ever hear where somebody references Prince Namor.
Yeah.
We should
Because-
check that. We should. Yeah.
I
If,
mean, you hear Superman.
if
Captain
anybody
America.
knows of
The
another
obvious
song
ones,
with
yeah.
that reference,
Oh,
let us
please
know.
let us know.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah, we need
absolutely.
to know. But yeah, that's a
That's
deep cut.
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
deep
yeah.
cut. Yep.
Okay, next up we have Some Kind of Hate. Oh man, I love this song.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It is. Listen to that bass.
Now, speaking of what you're saying, Walt, this sounds more like a new wave song to me.
It does. It has
Right?
that swing. It does.
Yeah,
It has that
yeah.
groove. Yes. Yeah.
And he croons on this song.
yeah. He wasn't like other singers like, say, Henry Rollins from Black Flag,
Yeah.
where he was just kind of screaming.
Yeah.
Danzig actually was trying to sing
I love
and
his
show
vocals
his
on
range.
this song.
You know, he had range.
It's so amazing. Yeah.
I mean, you know, even later on, love him or hate him, the guy can sing. He's
Yeah.
got range.
Oh yeah.
He really does.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to that. You know,
It's so much fun to listen to.
right.
You know.
And
So
also,
this-
you know, there's some kind of love and there's some kind of hate.
Yeah.
You know?
See, to me, this is the first true Misfits song with their signature sound. With the
Okay.
melodies, in contrast to the morbid lyrics.
Right.
This is the first song.
It's also got a little bit of a rockabilly kind of 50s-ish sound, you know, which I really like about the Misfits. So I didn't mean to cut you off, Dave. Sorry, but
Nope.
you know, I couldn't resist talking about it.
Yeah, it's got that going on. Okay, and next up we have
Last Caress.
Last Caress.
Yeah, man.
Now,
When I was a kid, we used to blast this any chance we got right
okay,
around the
now
car.
you listen to the melody. If it were not for the lyrics, this could be like a really kind of 60s style sweet
absolutely.
love
Yeah,
song,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's menacing.
Yeah.
But again, it's just so much fun to listen to.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what drew me to the Misfits, to be honest, is that
Yeah.
you listen to it and you're like, wow, these are cool punk songs. You know, rockabilly-ish, 50s-ish, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then when you start reading the lyrics, you're like, oh, damn.
And why would you do that?
And when I
And
did,
you-
I was like, now I like them even more. They're sick fucks. Danzig is a sick fuck.
yeah.
And I love him for that, you know. As much as he might be a jerk in real life, I
Yeah.
don't know, you know. Danzig, please don't come hunt me down and punch me.
Yeah, yet again, we have to do a disclaimer. We do not want to be punched up by Danzig.
Not by Danzig.
Yeah,
no.
no.
You know,
Other
he'd
people
nut punch
maybe.
me and it'd be
Yeah.
over, you know, because he's little, you know, he's tiny, so
Dave, what do you got on that song specifically?
Last
yeah.
Caress?
Last Caress, yeah.
You know, when he comes out yelling, I got something to say, you're like, oh shit, what's he got to say?
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
grabs you.
right.
Uh-huh.
I killed your baby today.
Yeah.
I know.
And what
Right.
exactly. And what he says is something you don't want to hear.
Doesn't matter much to me. Misfits fans that are listening, they know what he's saying.
Exactly.
But also Metallica covered this on
Right.
Garage
Yeah.
Days,
Yes.
revisited,
Uh-huh.
revisited.
Yeah.
Paying tribute.
Yeah, and also it was Last Caress into Green Hell. Seminal.
Okay.
Was the cover on Garage Days Revisited.
Okay.
And so Danzig has gone on record to say, yeah, you know, Metallica, they covered this song, they kind of fucked it up. So I'm going to play it for you now. Meanwhile, they're like best friends and shit, or whatever, you know, having fucking pizza and roast beef sandwiches together.
Ooh, roast beef sandwiches.
That's his big thing.
Really?
Yeah, roast beef sandwiches.
Yummy.
All right, next up, Return of the Fly.
With Vincent Price.
Yeah, he couldn't really bother to write lyrics for this one, did he?
No.
Like, he just kind of, like, names the actors that
Yeah.
are on the...
It's hysterical.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And the guy whose hands and feet are switched or something like that? Or, that's great.
They were like, guys, we only got 2 minutes left out of your 30 hours. So make it quick. All right, I got one. Return of the Fly. You know. No, I don't.
I think only his bass steals this song. It's great.
Oh,
bass.
yeah.
Talk about
Jerry
that a
only.
bit, Dave. Well, let's talk about the players on this, because we haven't talked about that so much.
Right.
Besides Danzig, of course.
Well, you got
Who do we got?
Danzig, lead vocals.
Yeah.
Jerry only bass, backing vocals.
Okay.
I can't pronounce this guy's name. Franchi Coma?
Franchet?
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 We just say
Coma?
Coma.
Coma?
Yeah, we just call it Coma.
right.
Yeah.
Guitars, backing vocals, and Mr. Jim on drums.
Yeah.
That's easy, Mr. Jim.
Yeah. They left the band shortly after this was recorded, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't stick in there. They didn't hang in there for a while.
And they got
For a little bit. Yeah, and then they got Doyle von Frankenstein. That guy's cool, man. He's cool. He's a fucking big scary dude, but he's cool.
You met him?
Yeah. He's a pretty cool dude. Jerry, the same thing. They're nice. They're a nice bunch, you know, bunch of guys. Everybody that I know that has met Danzig has said the opposite, sadly.
About Danzig, yeah.
Yeah, you know, sadly, that's what I've heard.
Well, didn't you at one point audition?
Yeah, but I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Okay. Is
I
there like
signed a waiver.
There's a waiver?
Yeah.
Really?
There was,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll
actually.
cut this
But
part
no,
out.
I did. I when the Misfits got...
Fuck the waiver.
We won't cut it out.
No, we're not. Yeah, when the Misfits got back together without Danzig, they were rehearsing or looking for a new lead singer.
Yeah.
So I tried out, and I was in the running. And
Okay, in the running meaning...
I was up there.
Among how many people? Do you know?
Well, at the end, and please don't sue me, Jerry. At the end, it was basically me and Michael Graves.
You were shortlisted
Yeah,
for
I was-
Misfits.
yeah.
Damn.
And I'm sitting in the rehearsal waiting room, and then here comes Michael Graves with the grease paint on, the Crimson Ghost. He's got leather pants on, the torn shirt, the whole thing, and he goes in ahead of me, and I'm like, fuck, that's
man.
it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. You know, and he really killed it. And you know what, to be honest, I like what he did with the Misfits.
Yeah.
I do. You know,
Yeah.
I think they got the right guy. Because
Okay.
I would have probably quit after after a couple of months. Give me my paycheck, you know, and then left. But because they were really into working out and the whole thing.
And you're not?
Right. I mean, I like working out a little bit, but not like that. I mean, these guys actually were fighting in the WWE for a while. You remember that shit?
Yes.
You know, the Misfits became wrestling stars. So, no, you know, if I acted up and they body slammed me, I'd be like, I quit.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
That's
man.
not
and
quite-
you're not fighting. These guys are big. These guys are fucking big. You know, as much as I got attitude and shit like that, but no.
That's all you got.
No, right. I mean,
You can't back it up.
I'll punch him once and he'll go, okay, really? Oh, then I got to run. I got to run away. So, but no, you know, not saying anything bad. They were very nice to me. They were very
That's
sweet
cool.
to me. They were
That's
very
cool. Yeah, nice.
So, but they did tell me one thing. They said, stop trying to sound like Danzig.
Oh, really?
Stop trying to
You're
sound
trying
like
to work
Glenn.
that? Okay.
For a minute, I
They
did.
wanted something distinctive?
Exactly. They wanted
Interesting.
something else.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I started doing my own thing, that's where I think I bumped up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
But Michael, he's also a really cool guy.
Okay.
Really nice guy. But he killed it, you know, and he was very good. But the one thing I got to say that's weird is that, you know, Jerry got religion.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, he became a born-again Christian.
Yeah.
And he actually had a band for a while called Christ the Conqueror,
Oh, man. Okay.
where he got his brother to play with him on it, guitar. And that was during the legal battles with Danzig.
The
right.
legal bagels.
The legal
Yes,
bagels.
yes,
The legal
okay.
bagels.
The bang, bang,
They're
bang.
very ding a dang dang dong. The legal battles
Yes.
with Danzig
Yes.
over merchandising.
Okay.
But we'll get into
Yes.
that. We'll get into that.
Okay. Next song. Hybrid Moments.
One of Mark's favorites.
Oh,
Our buddy
interesting.
Mark,
Okay.
Warlord Mark.
Yeah. The thing that first strikes me is that it's similar to other songs, but the chord progression is more darkly hued. I don't know if
True.
there's minor chords in there or what, but there's something going on. You heard it, Dave?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love Danzig's vocals on this. Love
Yeah.
his melody on this.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
He just soars right over it, which is fantastic.
Yeah, like he's not crooning,
Right.
but there's something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Because
like,
he's not following the beat or anything. He's just doing his thing,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it works with the music. you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, just let that play for a second.
Okay,
Listen,
yeah,
listen to
yeah,
that. Even with the long calls,
Yeah.
it still works.
It's cool.
And you wouldn't think in a song like that, oh baby, you know. Mm-hmm. Normally, if you're a punk rock band or a metal band, you try to stay away from the oh babies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Lyrically.
yeah,
It works
yeah.
for them.
It,
That's right.
it,
Yeah.
it works
Yeah.
for them because they're kind of, it's like they're working in that sort of garage rock idiom, and they're kind of playing with sort of 60s
Right.
love songs, but
50s,
twisting them the
60s-ish,
hell
yeah,
up
yeah. Right,
into
right.
like these demented, cruel
right.
fantasies. Yeah.
Right.
So I can see why it works for them. Okay, Dave, you got anything else in this song?
Hybrid Moments?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish I knew what the hell it was about.
Yeah, where were you?
I mean,
What happened?
when new creatures rape your face, hybrids open up the door. What?
We're going to get into lyrics.
We're
but
gonna-
what?
yeah.
Say it again. Say it again.
When new creatures rape your face, hybrids open up the door.
Nice.
Okay.
That's
I mean, it can only be
Lovecraftian.
dark and morbid if you
Yeah,
know what
that
it
is
means, right?
that is Lovecraftian.
It's Lovecraftian.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think also when it came to the early Misfits lyrics, Danzig was just so influenced by horror films and horror novels and
Yeah.
television that he just kind of put things together that way. Did they make sense sometimes? No.
Yeah.
But it kind of worked. You know?
He was. It seems like he was kind of free associating.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right.
stream of consciousness.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah, I'll go with that.
And he said
Max,
"New
for sure,
Creatures,"
for sure.
New creatures.
Yeah.
which is the title of a Jim Morrison book of poetry.
See,
All
once
right.
again.
Yeah.
Once again, the
So,
Morrison
yeah,
Elvis
yeah.
connection.
Yeah, I don't know if it's intentional, but very likely.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I missed that one. That's cool, man. That
Yeah,
was a good one. That was a
well,
good
you
one.
know me and the poetry of Jim Morrison. Okay, next up, we are 138. What does this mean?
He's been asked that over and over and over again.
Never
he
really
says,
said anything?
no, he never really said anything. Is it a police call? The one answer he gave one time, I think it was on Headbangers Ball years ago with Ricky Rackman,
Yeah.
where he said, "Oh, it's a violence thing."
Well, of course, but
So what does 138 mean?
yeah.
I don't know.
There's a theory
Oh.
Okay.
that's
all right.
about the Nuremberg trials.
Oh.
Oh,
I will not go into details, but Google it. It's pretty cool.
really?
Yeah.
I don't want to get red flagged, man.
No.
What, you mean we haven't already?
Right. Looking up Danzig, your red flag. Forget about it. Oh boy. We are one thing. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's unusual. Okay,
It
well,
is.
if you want to know more, just Google it, as says Awesome Dave. Okay, next up we have Teenagers from Mars, right?
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
I mean, it's got that kind of 50s horror thing going
Yeah.
on.
Any rock/punk bar that you go in, and if they have the Misfits on the jukebox, you're gonna hear this song.
Yeah.
You know.
You know, it almost sounds like his sort of twisted version of, like, My Generation. Or
Yeah,
some sort of, like,
yeah.
teenage anthem song, you know what I mean?
Right. But
Yeah,
we're teenagers from Mars.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
Meanwhile-
teen angst. Right?
Yeah.
It's a more traditional punk song, and it's sort of a fuck the establishment message.
Right,
Oh, yeah, that's
right.
definitely going on. Yeah.
But they're from space.
Yep.
Actually, because they're from Jersey, I guess. You know.
Which is equivalent.
See-
Sorry.
Hey, come on. What? All right. No, Jersey, we love you. Seriously.
No, we do love you. Yes, just don't come here anymore.
Just take back Bon Jovi. Okay? We'll be cool. Oh, I went there.
man.
Oh,
fair
shit.
enough.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
fair. That's fair.
Fuck.
That is unfortunately very fair. Okay, so what do we got next here? We have
Come back.
Come Back. Yes. Well, but different here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know. It's slowed down. Got a mellower pace to it.
Yeah.
Great bass, though.
This is the longest song on the album.
Yeah, I know.
At 5, this is like their Stairway to Heaven at 5 minutes.
Right.
Punk's
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, most songs are like a minute and 30 seconds out of here.
Yeah. It kind of smells like single to me.
Huh.
That way, you know.
What does a single smell like?
Do you really want to know?
Not now.
Not then.
I don't want to know what a double sounds like either. Because,
All right, okay. But because of the length of the song and the way it sounds,
yeah.
I think that this was meant to be a single, maybe for radio play, in my mind.
Okay.
I could
Okay.
be wrong. As opposed to the other tracks that we've heard so far.
Because they're very, very short.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
think, Dave?
It's also less of a punk song, not just in length, but I think in its
It's
overall
more
sound.
rockabilly, right?
And it hints a little bit at Danzig's solo material that's to come.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
Interesting,
I was going to
okay.
say that, yeah. It
Yeah,
does.
yeah. Good call. I hear that. Yeah, because his soul stuff is more extended.
Dirgier.
Yeah, exactly.
bluesier.
Dirger is a good word. Yeah, dirger, bluesier.
More Black Sabbath-ish.
Yes.
You know?
Any other adjectives you want to throw in there?
I don't know. You
Yeah,
go
yeah.
for it. You got
is
the
he,
big
is
brain,
he
man.
singing to a raven in the song?
Is he?
I don't know. Dave, lyrics.
It might be.
What'd you
it
get
might be
from
about Edgar Allan Poe's Raven, right?
It
I
sounded
think.
like it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Were you-
Think you realize what I've done. And then what's the next line? I can't remember. Yeah, we gotta listen to it, right?
Yeah,
You would think that we listened to the fucking record, right?
just a couple of
Especially
times.
since we own it.
We are lovers, not experts.
Armchair critics.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we have
Angel, Fuck.
Fuck.
This got some radio play, right? That's a joke.
Now, this could have also been a very tender love song, but
But.
listen to it.
Yeah, I know.
But it's pretty great.
Yeah.
I mean, listen
It
to
is.
him. He's like singing his heart out.
yeah.
I love how he sings Angel Fuck with such affection.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm
Little
saying. Yeah,
Angel
yeah.
Fuck.
Beyond that, there's a lot of good nuance and subtlety to his singing in the song, I think.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah. He's really working it.
Well, there was an artist that actually named one of his zines. It was a comic. It was an independent comic. Mike Diana,
Okay.
who actually got charged for obscenity. He was the first artist to be charged for obscenity. He named it after this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
when was this?
In 1988.
Huh.
Yeah, he got charged for obscenity with his
Interesting.
comics.
Didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Cool.
But they didn't go after the Misfits because Danzig would kick him, kick him in the head.
He's probably more
Kick him in the
lawyered up
balls.
at that point, too.
Right.
Okay, we have Hollywood Babylon
Based on.
on You Tell Us Walt.
I thought you had it.
No, you have it. Oh, he's got to reach
Do
for
I?
the
Do
notes.
I?
He's
Do
got
I?
to reach
Do
for the
I?
notes. You got it.
It's based on a book about Hollywood debauchery
Yeah.
from the 50s.
Okay. Yeah.
I forget the. Oh, it's I forget the author's name now. Shit. You got it? You got it?
No, I don't. I didn't.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's dark in here. I can't read.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, we do this in pitch darkness.
Right. Just to fuck with each other.
Exactly. While you're looking that up, Walt,
Yeah, go
to
for
me,
it.
this one really kind of shows how much 60s garage music influenced punk.
Oh, sure.
I mean, the beat, the rhythm, all of it.
Yeah.
There's a really, really smooth transition from that kind of garage music stuff to punk rock.
Oh, yeah, I
what I'm
agree.
hearing, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
The song feels urgent to me.
Yeah?
There's like an urgency with Danzig's delivery.
Does it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Feels a little loose to me.
Yeah?
Whoosh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
More big words?
The whole debauch thing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was, right. The book
You got
was-
it? Okay, I'll just freestyle while you're doing that. Okay.
Go for it.
I'm gonna just go
Start
on to the
rapping.
next one here.
Just rap over it. Just go for it.
Attitude.
I love this song. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah.
I love this song.
But rough lyrics, man.
I-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Can't
listen too
believe what
closely.
you
Yeah.
Right. If you're gonna,
I do
well,
love the song. I have to separate the lyrics from the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough. because
Really?
It's basically about spousal abuse.
It's domestic violence, straight up.
And-
Yeah.
You know, the thing about a song like Last Caress is that it's so over the top. It's clearly there for shock effect,
And
And
so you don't think this one is there for shock effect?
No,
Okay.
there's no. I don't hear a wink in there or like a bang zoom to the moon kind
Okay,
of
so you
shtick to
feel
it.
like the other ones
So
were
I think
more
it's really-
ironic,
right?
and this one you
And
think
this
he
is
really
just,
means
This
it.
is just ugly. It's just mean.
Okay,
And that's why the lyrics bother me on
I
this
see
one.
what you mean.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
what you mean. It
I
almost-
really like it not because of the lyrical content, but the musicianship.
Oh no,
It's
the,
a great
the
song.
The
music is great.
musicianship
Yeah.
is
100%.
fantastic,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, but it's
I mean,
it's a rough listen.
on this record especially, Danzig was really delving deep into debauchery and ugliness.
Huh.
You know, with putting certain words together and certain ideas together. I mean, you know, you got what? You got the JFK conspiracy theories. You got maggots won't copulate in the fucking iron lung or in the eye of love. There's always that.
Yeah.
Who knows the lyric?
Uh-huh.
You know, exactly. We'll get into the lyrics and
Well,
stuff
we
in a
will,
little
yeah,
bit,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, he's talking about some weird, fucked up shit.
Yeah.
because he was a weird, fucked up kid. He's a weird, fucked up guy. But sometimes that makes for great art. That makes for great musicianship. If you can separate that, you don't have to feel bad about liking something that says something negative. You know, when it comes to music, for me.
Okay.
Interesting concept, right?
Yeah, that
Especially
isn't-
when we're talking about
that
like the
isn't-
Misfits,
this
because
is-
you guys like it.
It's
right?
it's
Yeah.
a discussion worth having. Yeah, I'm kind of there with Awesome Dave here. Yeah, I do love the music on this one and the drive, but it crosses a certain line for me. And I think you articulated it well, Dave. It doesn't feel like he's just putting it out there to be
Yeah.
transgressive.
Right.
Whereas in some of the other ones, it's transgression, which to me has it's more purposeful.
More powerful effect for you.
Like transgressive in the sense of like, you know, Marquis de Sade, Rabelais, and like there's this really long just a tradition of transgressive art, right?
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that
right.
it feels like that's where he's going with some of those other songs. This one, I understand Dave's distinction because I've always kind of felt that. Like
Really?
this one icked me out a little
Yeah.
bit more than the other ones.
Right. Right. Okay.
It's tough. I mean, it's a thing that I think is worth discussing. It's worthy to be aware of.
Now, do you,
You know?
really believe that it's about domestic abuse? Do you really think it's about that?
I do think it. I mean, I don't know if it's based on actual incident.
Right.
I'm not saying
Okay.
that.
Right.
But I think that is the lyrical content of the song.
There's no innuendo.
It doesn't seem
it's
like
pretty
it.
direct.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I never
What do you
really,
think?
I never really got that. I kind of got it like somebody's fucking with him and he's gonna fight him, and that's it. I didn't take it like beating up a spouse or anything.
Doesn't
like
he
that.
specifically refer to the person as a she or something?
Yeah. And somewhere inside your head, you're probably a whore.
No, see, that's
I
what
think-
the lyric is. Somewhere inside your beetle brain, there's probably a whore.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's not necessarily
But that's-
talking to a woman.
Okay.
It's like you're acting this way because you're a jerk. You're a pussy.
So that's the only time there's any hint of gender?
That's it.
Huh.
That's the only time during
Okay.
the lyrics.
Okay.
You know, if you don't shut your mouth, you can feel the floor.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and my
Okay.
my
No,
opinion-
no,
my
no, no.
opinion-
You.
my
Yeah.
opinion-
Okay.
My opinion.
Maybe I didn't look at the lyrics carefully enough because.
Well, it's
that's-
tough when you hear
yeah.
certain words sometimes to separate.
Right.
and to go, okay, wait a minute.
It evokes. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Okay. Okay.
So
well, it's-
I'm not coming to their defense
Right, yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
with the lyric content, but at the same time, I never got it that way. So it's interesting to see what you guys say about it.
I am more comfortable if there's some ambiguity there.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah.
If
Without
there's room-
using certain words.
If there's room for interpretation.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. If it isn't explicitly about.
I get you. I
Yeah,
get you.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Misfits got us thinking.
Yeah. Imagine this album. I was
Ooh.
thinking. Okay. Next up. Bullet.
Yep. The first single, actually, where they
Really?
released 4 songs as their first EP because they couldn't get this album released.
So this is a song about the. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, gentlemen. It's a song about the JFK assassination that kind of turns into a weird porn fantasy
Yes.
about Jackie O.
Yeah.
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 That's what I'm
Yeah.
hearing here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I know.
And obviously offensive, but to my last point, it's so ridiculous and over the top that how can you even take it seriously?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I know, man. Like I said, all right. Got to do the lyrics here. Come on, man. You have
Do-
to. 'cause
do them,
it's
do
filthy.
them.
It's fucking filthy. Arise,
Do that.
Jackie O.
Let's earn our explicit PMRC warning thing tag there.
John F. Kennedy will rise and be shot down. Dirt gonna be your dessert. I can't even do it. My cum will be your life source. God, I gotta say that again. I can't get through it. I can't get through it. I just can't. My cum will be your life source. Just the only way to get it is to suck or fuck or pour and devoid and masturbate me. Masturbate me and then slip it through your palms. I can't get through it.
I am
I
offended.
can't do it. Yeah. I mean, seriously. Like a
I'm offended by this reading.
Right. All right, I'll try and be serious about it. Come on. All right, I'll try.
I'm offended by the delivery.
As well, right?
It's really like...
My cum will be your life source. And the only way to get it is to suck or fuck.
That sounds like a beat poem.
Yeah.
Right?
Were you Lawrence
Or be
Ferlinghetti or
poor and devoid and masturbate me.
Allen Ginsberg in the house, ladies and gentlemen?
Masturbate me and then slurp it up from your palms. I'm trying to go for Shatner, but
Fascinating.
Going for Shatner.
right. Like a dry desert, sucking up rain, soaking up scum.
Oh, there's some similes worked off in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck it. That's all
Dave?
get edited.
Yep.
Anything else in this song?
Nope.
It
Cool
sucks.
song.
Theme for a jackal. Is that a piano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just
Doing the
want to make
50s
sure.
piano thing.
Yeah.
Between that and the feedback, this is the most distinct song on the album. I
It's
think.
extremely distinct, right?
Yeah.
Well, once again, the
gothic
rock,
kind of vibe to it.
gothy slash. I would go even a little rockabilly. Once again, you know.
A boogie woogie piano.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that weird screeching sound?
The
Something-
feedback?
It's the feedback, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, in the background, yeah. For effect, you know. They probably had a broken amp. They
Yeah.
only had so much time to,
Yeah.
you know. They were like, fuck it, let's just go, run, you know.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Dave?
Cool song. Got its own thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think it's based on, though? Is it based on a movie or?
You know what I initially thought? I initially thought there was a famous terrorist in the 70s named Carlos the Jackal.
Oh.
And there was a movie, I think, loosely based on him called Day of the Jackal.
Right.
So, who was
Right.
in that? Remember that movie?
The
It's like
original?
an assassination attempt
Yeah.
in Germany or something.
The
So
original.
first I thought maybe it was based on that, but looking at the lyrics, I don't know if that's exactly correct.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. I mean, he was kind of absorbing stuff, writing lyrics, and spouting them back out. You know,
Yeah.
watching television and whatever the hell he was into. You know,
Yeah.
comic books and reading. You know, like Hollywood Babylon and the whole thing. You know?
Yeah.
And then, like, She is supposed to be based on Patty Hearst.
Yes.
Loosely. So, and Return of the Fly, that's fucking simple. We know exactly, what that's about. I don't know. I dig the record, man. I really dig the
Oh,
record.
yeah.
Did we get through all the fucking tracks?
We did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Well, except for those.
Oh, right, for the
exactly.
reissue
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
right.
This is the original.
This is what they meant to put out back in 77.
Exactly. Yes.
But I'll tell you this, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys this. The reason why I bought this box set was because I wanted this record.
Okay.
And that was the only way to get it.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't find bootlegs of it or anything like that. So the only way you could get the original Static Age release, the way it was meant to be released, was getting the box set. I mean, it comes with a sweet pin and the whole thing, like I said, it's a coffin. It's awesome.
Yeah.
My biggest draw to it was getting this record finally.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, man? When did you first hear this?
Dave.
I think about 10 years ago.
Okay.
So it took me a while to get to it.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, because it wasn't out. You couldn't find
Right.
it. You
Yeah,
couldn't find
yeah.
it.
I didn't have the box set, yeah.
Right. And, you had Legacy of Brutality, but that's a lot different when you listen to it back to back with Static Age. It's a lot different than what they were doing here originally. So, I mean, like I said, the overdubs and stuff like this. And also it was on Caroline Records. And they weren't known for their production so much.
okay.
You know, I mean, if you remember getting Misfits cassettes and shit like that back in the 80s, the cassettes always sounded very mono. It was never stereo. It always sounded really low to me.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I discovered this album when Spotify became a thing. Because
Otherwise,
how am I going to find it?
Right.
You know, it just
yeah.
wasn't really available. Yeah. And I'm like, whoa, okay, this is something different. Yeah. Okay, let's do the thing.
What thing?
Gun to the head.
What?
Gun to the head.
What?
It's a thing.
What?
It's a thing we do. It's
What?
a thing we do.
What?
Just say it.
Gun!
Thank you. Dave, your top song in this album.
top song.
Yeah.
I am torn between Some Kind of Hate and Last Caress.
You got to pick one.
I know I have to pick one
I know it's tough. It sucks. I
yeah.
hate this portion.
because you need both
Hate
those
it.
songs. I'll pick Some Kind of Hate.
Yeah.
I'll move it to the top of the album
Okay.
and make it the title track.
All right.
That's
Max?
mine as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Really?
it's
Some
easy.
Kind of Hate?
It's easy. Yeah.
All right. Well, for me, it's got to be Attitude. Sorry.
Okay.
I just like the drive of the song. I've
Okay.
always wanted
It's a
to
great
cover
song.
it. You know, I guess that's why I was kind of defending it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. No,
because
I
I
hear
really
you.
like the song. So, Gun to the Head Reverse.
Dave.
Yeah, Static Age.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Yeah, just because you didn't feel like it was really worthy of this
Right.
album.
Right.
Mine is Bullet.
Yeah, really?
I guess for one thing, the JFK assassination is such a cliche in punk rock. I mean, a band named themselves after it, for God's sake.
I know, the
you
Dead
know,
Kennedys, I know.
It
but
just it feels overused, and there's
I'm surprised.
There's a joke in there that just didn't work for me, and musically, I don't think it's very interesting.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
It really sold the Misfits in the beginning. That single, you know, it really did.
Perfectly respectable. Just for me, it hasn't aged well. Like
Okay.
I can definitely
All right.
see it making an impact in way back then.
Well, for me, it's got to be To Lose a Track, and I hate doing this because I like the whole record. I love the whole record, and I really hate this portion. Why'd you have to come up with this idea? I'm gonna go Come Back.
Okay,
I would
yeah.
lose that one. Like I said earlier, because it kind of sniffs like single, like radio-friendly single. to
Yeah,
me, a little
okay.
bit, as opposed to the rest of the album.
Interesting.
It's kind of formulaic, and it's the longest song on the record, and I think there was a reason why it was recorded that way, because you could have a radio edit of that song, you know?
Okay.
Because it's very repetitive and et cetera. Don't get me wrong, I love it.
Yeah.
I love all the tracks on this album. For me, I'd have to lose that one. I'd have to lose
Okay.
that one if I had to,
All right.
you know?
Okay, so Walt, you have introduced a new segment, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
favorite lyrics.
Favorite lyrics.
Favorite lyrics.
Come up with a better name for this segment.
I don't know. Fun lyrics. How about that? Fun lyrics. Fun lyrics. Fun lyrics.
So, Dave, you feeling this right over here?
Fun lyrics.
Okay.
Fun
Hey,
lyrics.
he's enjoying himself. That's all right.
No, he's not.
No. I have to work.
I'm sitting next to him. He's not enjoying
No,
himself.
I'm not. I'm not at all. I hate this.
Okay, so you got to pick your favorite lyric off the album, Dave. You got one?
Favorite lyric?
You could do a verse or a
I know we
chorus.
sprang this on you. I'm gonna.
Right.
I'll move ahead with mine first.
Go ahead.
You kind of alluded this one earlier, Walt. The maggots in the eye of love won't copulate.
See, that's the question though too.
From some kind of hate. Yeah.
I've seen conflicting opinions if it's the iron lung or the eye of love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
I'll go with eye of love because I like that better. It's just creepier.
I think Iron Lung is creepier than Eye of Love.
Isn't
for,
it?
you know.
Well, wait, maggots in your eye versus maggots in your iron lung?
Okay, fine.
Where would you
whatever.
rather have your maggots? Where do you keep your maggots? Not my damn eye.
In your backpack. You better check your backpack.
Yeah, obviously. Well, you got one?
It's hard to pick. Like, we already spouted, you know, I tried to get through the lyrics for Bullet.
Yeah.
Well, you did Some Kind of Hate, right? Yeah, the maggots in the iron lung. Right.
Yeah.
And Dave also did Prince Namor, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But he's still got to come up with one. He's
But-
thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go for, because I wish they put Prince Namor on the tube. Hold on, I think I have to puke. There's a spot in the corner where I always go. I like to feed the flies that I know, but please don't feed my television screen.
Okay, that's quite a stanza.
Right? That's
Yeah.
something, right?
Yeah.
It makes no fucking sense.
Makes no
but-
sense.
But,
Yeah.
you know, feed the flies that I know. Make
Yeah.
friends with flies. All right.
Yeah.
Go for yours,
And
man. You know.
maggots too. There's
right.
running
Maggots
theme
and
here.
flies and
I love the
You know.
Namor line just because it's such an obscure character, and I'm
Yeah.
again
Right.
a Marvel geek. Can I steal your answer? Because it's my favorite song on the album.
Sure.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
and-
You can steal it. Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Album cover.
Yep. Here
What do
we
we
go.
think?
It's very of the day. Very, very homegrown.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fold out where the guys are standing there with their hands over their faces. Except for Danzig, he's kind of peeking through his fingers, you know, looking at the audience, so to speak, or looking at the viewer. Yeah. And they hadn't perfected their logo yet or anything like that. And they hadn't done the punk rock haircuts yet or the devil lock haircuts. So they were pretty young in this. The album cover is black, white, and red because that was the cheapest thing to print back then.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not their strongest album cover, but I think it has something that I kind of like about it. You know, photo wise.
I think it's intriguing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they so
It's interesting.
horrified?
Right.
of? I don't know if they're looking at the audience. They might be horrified at what's in the album.
What did we
Right?
do? Oh shit. That's not a good record.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
sorry.
dig it.
Give it up to Dave first. Yeah?
Yeah,
You like it?
I think it's an intriguing album. I think it leaves the person wondering what they're looking at. What is making them so,
Yeah,
so nervous? Or
I love so many punk rock album covers just because they are they've got that thrown together aesthetic.
Yeah,
Like you said,
it's like
just
cut
like
and paste.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
really, 3-color because that's all you can afford. And
Right.
I've always loved like the whole stenciling thing and all that kind of stuff. And it's just sort of like you got them together and they're like, well, what's the weirdest thing we can think of like right now? Let's just do this. And they're like, okay, whatever, that's fine. Let's just do that.
Right,
Like
right.
you get the sense that they didn't have like an extended photo shoot. Where they took like 50 photographs and like, oh, let's use this one.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like, okay, I'm just gonna take a shot of you motherfuckers, and there it is. That's the album cover.
And I couldn't find much about the artist, about
Yeah.
the photographer online. I really wanted to know, but so
Probably wasn't really anybody. It was probably just a friend or something.
it could be. Yeah, it could be. I
Yeah.
mean, it was very fucking homegrown. So the whole thing was fly by your
Yeah.
seat of your pants.
Yeah.
We were recording everything. So yeah, it was probably like one of their girlfriends or something that said, "Take a shot,"
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And then Xerox and Xerox and Xerox till you get that look.
Yeah.
That's it. And then cut it all out, paste it up, and boom, you got an album cover.
Yeah.
So
All right. To sum up, Dave.
awesome album, awesome first effort.
so sad that it took so long
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
fans to come out, because in the interim we had you had collection 1, you had the singles and stuff like this, and then you had collection 1, 2, Legacy of Brutality, Earth AD, and then Walk Among Us.
So, Walt, the first proper release from them came out when?
82.
82.
Yeah.
And what kind of an impact did that one have?
Oh, it was huge, but it's
Okay.
sad because that's when they broke up.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
when they broke up. And
Okay.
so Walk Among Us came out, and everybody was like, oh, shit, this is great. Because you had all the other singles and the collections and this and that. But, when it came out, it was like, oh, the Misfits aren't around anymore.
Yeah.
They're not here.
So your essential thesis, as I've been gathering, is that if this had come out in 1978, it would have had an even bigger impact.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think
I
you're-
really believe so.
What do you think, Dave?
Yeah.
I really think so.
Yeah. You feel convinced of Walt's reasoning? Yeah, I hear it. I absolutely do hear it.
Why you got to say it like that?
Because I gotta be a douche about these things.
Are you convinced with Walt's reasoning? Fuck, man. Well, if the Misfits did take off in the 70s,
Yeah.
there wouldn't have been Sam Hain, Saween, and there wouldn't have been Danzig's solo career. To be
True.
honest. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah. And maybe if you had become their lead singer, we would not be sitting here doing this podcast.
Fuck no, I wouldn't know you guys.
There's no way.
I'd
No
be
way.
rich and famous somewhere.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking hookers and shit. Tons of beers and whatnot.
Dave and I would be doing a pathetic podcast. One of his albums.
Talking about my music.
Well, we think Walt Fitzpatrick really sells it on this song. But,
No, you know
but
that
his
wouldn't.
lyrics are really fucked up. What was Walt thinking on this one?
Nah, you know that wouldn't. We're here for a reason.
We're here for it was meant to
Exactly.
be.
It's kismet.
It was meant to be. Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
It's kismet. It's
Okay.
fate.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I got to spend the rest of my fucking life being your friend. God
exactly.
damn it.
So do you have any?
Sucks.
Do you have any more final thoughts on the album, Walt?
Just that, like I said, I really love it. I really dig it. I think it's their finest effort.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay. Yeah.
I like their records a lot. I like Earth AD. I like Walk Among Us. Walk Among Us is really polished, as opposed to Static Age.
Yeah.
Static Age, for my money, is quintessential Misfits. So I know that we're supposed to be doing anti-seminal. But
Yeah.
the only reason why
But-
we're calling it this is because nobody really knows
Well,
about this record.
yeah, exactly. It
Right,
was not
right.
influential at all.
No.
Yeah.
Many years later, maybe, perhaps. And
Yeah.
a lot of people still don't
Like
even know about
fans
it.
know it.
Yeah, exactly.
Fans know
Right.
it. But
That's
like
what it is,
the
yeah.
general public, no, it did
No.
not have that impact
No.
that it should have had. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, with
absolutely.
kids, whenever you talk about the Misfits, they either say, kids when we were kids.
Yeah.
They either say...
Not kids anymore.
No. Now they're like,
Old
the
men
Misfits,
now,
what?
yeah.
That's a band? If you're
Yeah.
wearing a shirt, that's a band? I just like the skull. It's Earth AD or Walk Among Us.
Yeah.
And also where they got the skull from.
Yeah.
1940s cereal, The Crimson Ghost. They copped it from that.
Nice.
They copped it from
Nice.
that. That's where the image came from.
Yeah.
So, And they've made millions and millions on merchandising with that image.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm sure at one point or another they had to go to court and get the trademark for the Crimson Ghost image. Because I remember the first time I figured that out, it was, man, I think it was, I was in my last year of high school, so it was about 88. Where I walked by this video store and they had vintage video cassettes in the window. And one of them was a collection of the Crimson Ghost serials. And I was like, oh shit, a Misfits video. When I picked I was like, oh man, you guys stole it?
Oh, wow.
I bought it just because. I was like,
yeah.
It was a whopping $4. Back then, you know.
Yeah.
And it's $4? Okay, fine. But I bought it just because to go run around to my friends and say, look, they stole it, they stole it, they stole the image. So.
Nice. This album, every time I listen to it, I like it more. And in a
It's
sick
very
way,
strong.
it just puts a smile on my face.
Because you're
And
sick.
I kind of hate, but some of the songs are just so, I don't even know how to describe
They're
it.
a little infectious.
They're infectious.
They're a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
infectious.
You just love listening to them.
Yeah, real groove going on. It's like I said, it's straight up rock / punk / rockabilly.
Yeah.
It's got all this great stuff going on for it.
Yeah.
So if you haven't listened to the record, if you can find it, trust us.
Or just go on YouTube.
Check it out, right? Or buy it. You know what?
Yeah, you can always
do
buy
yourself,
it. Yeah,
do yourself
yeah.
a favor. Actually, buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you have a pristine recording of it.
Yeah,
So don't be one of those punks like me
yeah.
that steals stuff.
Don't be like Walt. That's the central message of all these podcasts.
I buy records. I do. Fuck.
Do as he says, not as he does. Never as he does.
No.
Even,
I am not a role
no.
model. No. Neither is Max. Trust me. He uses big words, but he's not a role model either.
No. Awesome Dave, on the other hand, is a role model.
I don't know. Jury's out. Jury's out. He's hanging out with us, so he's on the wrong path. He's on the wrong path.
His stock has fallen in the course of this podcast. All right, gentlemen, this has been fun. So we are almost through the M's, and next time we're going to take on, I'm going to guess, Motorhead?
Motorhead.
Which album are we going to do, Walt?
Rock and roll.
Rock and Roll. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Very underrated record.
Yes. Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, Dave, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
This has been a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I am Max.
I'm Walt.
I'm
Plug
Dave.
us.
Was it
Wait,
supposed to-
I'm sorry.
What?
I thought you were-
Plug us.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh, where are we? We are Useless Info Inc. We're on WordPress.com. We're on the YouTubes. We are on the Twitters. We are on the Facebooks. You can get us through Google Play and iTunes and Pinecast. We're all over the place.
We're in your backyard right now.
Yeah. Wearing Misfits
We're on your fire
costumes.
escape.
Yeah. Dressed like the Crimson Ghost.
I'm Walt.
Max.
Rock and roll. David. Go for it.
Dave.
There you go. Okay.
Say rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
There you go. More gusto.
Rock and roll.
There we are. Wouldn't have it any other way.
That was fun.
Are you happy that the new version of the Misfits are touring and still putting out CDs?
I don't really care.
You don't care either way,
Yeah. I'm not doing a reunion with him.
ever.
Yeah, it's not happening.